Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI, and like I said, in this part we're going to be exploring the Imperial base. There's actually not much to explore, there's really only this building. But as Emperor Gestalt said, he's like granted us access to this storeroom or something like that, so might as well check it. Cherub down. Now that's a relic that grants float status. I've never really used it just because we're going to be getting some armor that makes that irrelevant soon enough. And there's always the float spell if I need it. X potion, that's good. Nothing in there. Found 8,000 GP, that's good. Ether, good. Running shoes as well. I suppose you can never have enough running shoes, especially with shoe thieves like Shadow around. Cure ring. I think... No, I can't remember what that one is. I'll have to have a look and see what it is. Back guard, I think that it either reduces or prevents back attacks, I can't remember. 13,000 GP, always good. Wall ring, as if we didn't have enough of them already. And 20,000 GP. Okay, let's just see what that cure ring is. Because I'm quite curious. That's another one of the ones that you can buy in the auction house in Jador. Just like the cherub down, so that's another reason why I wouldn't bother getting them there. Yeah, cast float, automatic regen. Yeah, regen, like, I don't know, regen is only like, it hardly gives you any HP per, flame saber. I never knew that, I just checked that on the off chance and I got one, wow. But anyway, yeah, it's not that useful, I've never really used it, so... Regen, that is. I did use it the first time I played, but I quickly found out that it was practically useless, so... I'm going to turn up my television a bit, because I can hardly hear it. There we go, that's better. You see, the thing is that I usually have my telly turned up to 5. Well, 5, but like then it gets slightly picked up on the microphone, but if I turn it up to 4, it's too low. There's like a huge difference between 4 and 5. Okay, this is not the way I'm supposed to... Oh, it is. Yeah, because we need to go to Doma. And this is the reason why I only have Cyan and Sabin, because I figure if Cyan were going to revisit Doma, he'd either go on his own or he'd bring Sabin with him, because Sabin is the one with whom he has the... Okay, you just had to ruin this, didn't you, Mr. Stray Cat? Didn't you? If I can remember how to do blitzes. No, okay, I can't. Let's quadra slam your asses. I know it's going to take like 10 minutes, but still, just for the satisfaction. Just because I was going to like, it was going to be all nice, and I was going to be like, oh, this is Cyan revisiting Doma, and these pussycats just had to come and spoil my fun. There we go. I hope you're happy. Anyway, as I was saying, I feel that like Sabin is the one with whom Cyan has the most rapport, so... It's just, this is a very, I love this scene, well not scene, I love going here with just Cyan, or with Cyan and Sabin. It's just, like, cause Cyan's theme is playing and the place is so empty, it's all destroyed, and, I don't know, it's very sad, I don't know. Cause we haven't been here since the genocide that Kefka wrought on this place. So, well, let's see what happens. Oh, a chest. Ether, okay. Great Ether! Oh no, don't go back out there. I just think it's so melancholy with Sabin need a rest. Not yet. All in due time. Is there anything up here? And what really makes it is Cyan's theme. Because Cyan's theme is the perfect, it has the perfect mixture of, it has a large degree of, it has connotations of honor and things like that, but it also has connotations of, it's also very somber at times as well, and I think that's really is perfect. I don't want to go out here first. What's in here? Oh well, this is where it all happened, where Cyan found his dying wife and son in that heart-wrenching scene. And what about the other door up here? I thought they'd be connected for some reason. Oh, this goes up here. I don't know. There's just something really. I just really love this part. Like, look, not even the fans are moving or anything. I mean, that's such a good touch, that not even the fans are moving. I mean, I don't know. I just really love it. You guys might think I'm just overreacting, but it's just one of those parts in the game that I love. And like, Cyan is one of those characters like, if you divide the characters up into, like, primary, secondary, and I suppose tertiary is the next term. Cyan is probably secondary to the likes of, let's say, Terra, or Edgar, or Locke, or Celis, or whatever. And then you have tertiary would be, like, Mog, and Phoenix Down would be... And beads. Okay, as far as I know, they're pretty useless, because what beads do is they, raise your evade stat, but as I said, randomly evades enemy. Yeah, it raises your evade stat, but it doesn't do anything because the evade stat doesn't work in this game. But if you're playing the advanced version, I'm sure they're useful, so. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I suppose tertiary would be the next category of kind of the other characters. You're like Mog and, well, you'll see later, but, you know, it's just like, but, like, I think it's in these scenes you really have to make the most of them, because they don't, like, I mean, obviously, they don't concentrate as much on, let's say, Cyan or Setzer or whatever, as they do on Bloody Terra or Celis or whatever, but, so you really have to make them, but they really do a good job of putting in these parts that really make you connect with the characters that other games don't do with their kind of secondary, less important characters. Okay, Cyan, time to take a last look at Doma. I don't know, I just think it's so sad. I really like that part of the game. Well, you can go to South Figaro as well. I don't think there's anything, now that the Empire has pulled out of there, I don't think there's anything that important over there, though. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, because the cave's over there. Funnily enough, we will be coming back to this area just to get a lore in, not this video, in the next one. I wonder, there might be new relics or something like that, like they might have upgraded the shops. No, it doesn't look like it. I guess we just, we have a sense of decency in our hearts that we relegated, well, not relegated, that we rescued South Figaro from the vile clutches of the Empire, kind of, not really. So yeah, where to go next? Oh yes, the stupid Letters Sidequest. I haven't been looking forward to this, because, I'm going to do it for the sake of the, where am I going? That's down here, isn't it? No, where's the Felt? Letters Sidequest is on the Felt, dummy. Yeah, here it is. Jesus, if I'm getting this lost now, wait until later. Yeah, I don't really usually do the Letters Sidequest, just because I'll tell you now, the reward for it is one of those Tintina bar things, and I never use them in the game, so. But I don't know, I'd feel bad, like, it kind of like, I do want to do it just for the sake of doing it, and for the sake of later in the game as well. I guess it's kind of appropriate that we're doing it with Cyan as well, oh my god. Another letter has arrived. Could you read it? Well, sure. Come on, Cyan, read it out to him. I can't find your favorite record. I thought I'd play it and you'd be with me, but... Aw. That was my favorite record! Okay, I'd give Lola everything if only I could move. I would give everything I own. And jeez, there's the postman. I gave a letter to the postman. So then you come back in here and it says, for 500 GP you can send a record. Send it, my man. Now, I think you can, I don't know, because see, I always get lost in this part because, the thing is, you're supposed to kind of theoretically do this throughout the first half of the game and do bits and pieces of it. And, like the trading side quests in Zelda games, you're supposed to kind of do it as you go along. As we saw, Lola lives in, is Miranda this one? Or is this, yeah, this is Miranda, yeah, because this is the pretty place. Yeah, except with the horrible Empire. That's like having cockfights and dogfights and stuff. And this should be Lola's house, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. And what does she say? He sent me a record, I'm so happy! So now, but I think what we have to do now, you see, because you're hey, where's the Empire guy? Weren't you chasing an Empire guy around? I feel a little down. Why, because you couldn't get any off that Empire guy? Yeah, where is the Empire? Aren't the Empire supposed to be here? Weren't they having a cockfight here, or a dog fight, or whatever? That's kind of funny, I've never noticed that before. Maybe I'm just rambling like an idiot now. But I think what we actually have to do to, make the side quest progress is, because if you just go back to... Well, no, this is like the long way. I always forget that you can do this. This map works kind of like side-scrolling, in that you can just kind of... like, let's say in Balloon Fight or Mario Brothers or any of them, you can just go out one side of the map, and you'll end up in the other side of the map, so that's something to remember. Okay, I'm lost. Okay, there's the cave on the felt, and here's Mobless. Okay. I'm really bad with the airship, guys. Please forgive me. I get lost so easily with the airship. Okay, I think if you come back here now, the next leisure won't be there. Yeah, what you have to do, as far as I remember, from when I do it, is you have to go and stay in an inn. And I've tried it before. You can't stay in the free bed. It won't work. As far as I remember, you have to stay in the inn. So I might do some heavy cutting here just to make my life easier. Well, no, I won't. I mean, I'm going to get the science stuff and the leisures all in one video, and that shouldn't take too much. Like the Letters Sidequest, it's not like there are 500 leisures, like 500 challenges. There aren't that many. It's just, I don't know. It's just if the reward were better, I'd feel much more inclined to do it. See, here's the next leisure. Mother's taken ill. We can't afford medicine. If we only had some tonic, wenn wir doch ein tonic hätten. Well, I think, yeah, we go to the postman. See, this is just so boring. Just like, we go to the postman, send a tonic, blah, 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 yakety schmackety. And then, like, cause I don't see the point in doing the leisure side quest. Like, you could just stay in the inn and the next leisure would appear. You could just stay in the inn and the next leisure would appear straight away after you. Joe, you don't have to go back and talk to Lola. Talk to Joe. Doodle 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 doodle. See, look, I'll show you the side. Like, watch the map. At the moment, where are we even facing? This way. So if you just go through the east side of the map, you come out on the west side of the map, just like on like an old, like, yeah, whatever, like Balloon Fight. That's what I always think of it as. So that's probably that's the fastest way to get here. But I don't see the point in doing the leisure side quest if I don't show Lola's reactions, because that's literally 50% of the leisure side quest is her, and the other 50% is the soldier. Well, I forgot to talk to him. What's she gonna say? He sent me some tonic for Mom. He's so kind. Oh, I don't know. I'm just not that like Lola. They don't become like. Funnily enough, for something that's well, I hope I don't. I'm sorry. I'm going to say spoilers right now, but funnily enough, for something that's only a side quest in this part of the game, this whole leisure side quest takes on, like, I don't know, that's why I feel bad whenever I don't do it, is because it takes on such another dimension. It takes on a whole other dimension in the second half of the game. I hope I'm not spoiling anything by saying second half of the game over and over again, because this really is a game of two halves, and so yeah. The next letter won't be there. Now I have to stay in an inn. Would you stay on my way, postman? You're as bad as the one in Minish Cap. Oh god. The amount of time I've spent running around after you in Minish Cap. Bloody postman. Silence! Be gone! Be gone! Oh, that video will probably haunt me for the rest of my born days. That one that Hedonia used for the song that he did for me. The one that was the, I don't know how I was so mental in that video. The one where I was doing, it's an episode of Wind Waker called Love Letters Straight from Your ... Another letter as yeah, it ain't so blah blah blah. It was the one with the postman and your one's dad. I haven't heard from you, I'm so worried. Well, then we have to send her a letter saying, I'm not dead. That's what we've got to do. That's what I'd say in the letter anyway. For 500 GP, we've heard it all before. Now we go back to Lola. I'm sorry for keeping all this in. It's just that, you know, me and cutting. There isn't that much more left anyway, so if we leave in this direction, we'll come out here, and then we can just go down to Miranda. I'm so bad. I completely have a terrible sense. Like, I usually go by the map. when I'm flying the airship, just because all of the world looks so similar. It's like, it's impossible to tell where you are. Well, quite impossible without the map. I usually just go by the map, and I still get lost. I find it's because of the way it goes. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. He's all right. Isn't that brilliant? Glad we could help. This kind of reminds me of Majora's Mask, because I mean, like, this is just something your party is doing. This is just something your party is doing for the sake of doing something good. Like, just like in Majora's Mask, the way Link is just like, this is like what Link would do in, let's say, in the cafe side quest, or any of those things, or any of those side quests, where he's kind of just this unknown hero, and that's what it reminds me of. Okay, we had to stay in the inn again. I think that was the last one, or was it? I honestly don't know. Yeah, I'm hoping to record. I have well, if I get this done in one part, then I'll have another part to record today of Final Fantasy, but that might take a while, because it'll be the lores, and I have to spend some time in the Felt to get some of them, so I don't know. Wait, no, why did you go out of the town? Get out of town! Get into town. So yeah, but I'm hoping to record Mario Sunshine as well. It just all depends on whether I get how long that lores video takes to record. You said you were reading a book. If only I could read it too. Oh, a book. What, like Bette Midler's book in Hocus Pocus? Book! Okay, who hasn't seen Hocus Pocus? Hocus Pocus is... I love that movie. It's so funny. It's kind of like an institution here, because they show it on RT2 every Halloween. I have it taped on video, but I never watch it on video. I always show... Well, I watched it recently on video. What am I saying? I always watch it on, at Halloween when they show it on RT2. Where am I? There I am. Okay, Miranda. Miranda, again, I love Miranda. It's such a pretty town. Or, like, that's what's brilliant about it, is that it would be such a pretty town if the Empire hadn't all smashed it up and stuff like that. Do you know? So yeah, we should be nearly finished. He sent that book, blah blah blah. I read it every evening before I go to bed. Jeez, it's all like, why doesn't he tell her? Like, why doesn't he ever write a letter saying, I'm dying in Mobliz, please don't ask me to send you these things because I can't. And she'd be like, okay, I'm going to come to Mobliz to be by your side. Instead, like, he's just like, here, I'm going to buy you a book. And she's like, yes. It's like if you give her $1, she's gonna spec you got more, like, do you know? I mean, the more stuff he sends her, the more stuff she's gonna want. I don't know. That might be the last one. I hope it's the last one. As you can tell, I'm not that fond of this. Like, there are only 2 reasons I do this Letters Sidequest. 1, for the sake of the LP to show you. And 2, for the sake of, as I said, the extra dimension it takes on later on. I just kind of feel bad for not doing it. I don't know. But yeah, oh, there's another friendly dog. Woof, woof, woof. Get out of my way, postman. Fucking postman. Thinks he owns a road. Just because he's a postman. What, there's not another letter? I heard, in my name you send Lola many things. I wish to thank you. Please accept this as a token of my appreciation. Received Tintinabar. That's the same one. That's the one that lets you restore HP as you walk around. I don't use it, but... Well, there's the Letters side quest, guys. In the next part, that's it for this video of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. In the next part, I'm going to meet you. We're going to discuss lores in the next video, and as well, we're going to discuss preparations for going to the floating continent. So, see you next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI.